Monday, July 6th. Yeah, I'm sorry, I missed yesterday. I had something to talk about. I got too busy. But I want to continue what I started talking about on Saturday, which is speak the helpful truth. Richard Rohr's meditation this morning starts with a quote from Jim Finley, where he talks about love being the purpose of the universe. All of creation is about the expression of the love of God, which makes it really simple, except what does that actually look like? Love as a verb, as an activity. What does that look like when we're actually expressing love? I was in a conversation yesterday with a friend of mine who is a woman who has got a couple of kids who are almost grown. She gets along pretty good with their dad. They've been divorced for many years now. She gets along well with the folks she works with, but she spends a lot of time alone and she really likes to be with people. She's a very social person. And she started seeing this guy and they get along really well and they have a good time together. And he's responsive to her whenever she texts him, he texts back. But a couple of weeks ago, he said, "Hey, on the 5th of July, and he proposed an activity in the evening, in specific time, something she really wanted to do. And then he didn't follow up on it. And so she was talking to me, kind of asking for my advice about, well, what should she do? Should she just ignore it? Did she tell him she's busy? How does she deal with this? And I suggested to her that one of the things that she could do is she could say, look, I really like you. We have a good time together. I enjoy our relationship. And I'm really looking for a relationship with somebody who's more active in creating the relationship. I don't want to be the one who creates the relationship. I want to be with somebody we're both actively sustaining the relationship. And I just don't see that happening with us." And she said, "Whoa, that's bold." And she ended up, I think, kind of deciding that she's going to talk to him about it later. Because while what I said was something that is true, she could say if she said that, that would be true. And it would be helpful insofar as it would move her towards what it is that she needs. There's something about having that conversation with him that is uncomfortable. When we speak the helpful truth, there's something about it that's a little bit too much in your face present. So it is structurally something that's very simple to do, and it's practically something that's almost impossible. So what I intend to do over the next several weeks now is to kind of tease this apart and to begin to look at what are some of the aspects of speaking the helpful truth, such that we can begin to lean into it a little bit more and a little bit more. Because my perspective is that that's what love is that capacity to be present in our relationships with others, to be in a conversation. Speaking is not just what you say, it's also what you hear. It's when I say I want to speak with you, I don't want to just talk at you. I want to be able to hear from you. So this is about constructing a conversation in which I make available to you my understanding of what is real as closely as I can. I'm going to say this is what is real for me. I'm going to be open to hearing what is real for you, but I'm going to choose to share with you that which is real for me, which I believe by sharing it helps to move me and therefore us towards whatever it is that we need. That is, it is helpful. Now, this requires that I be really good at having conversations, and that includes not just saying what's going on with me, which may be difficult enough, but it also means listening to you when you disagree with me or when you see things differently. It means I've got to know what my truth is, and I have to know that my truth is always, while valid for me, it's always partial. No one has a corner on the market when it comes to truth. There's lots of it out there. And it means that I have to recognize that not all truth is helpful. And so for me to know which of the truth is helpful, I have to know what it is that I actually need. And for me to know what it is that I actually need and distinguish that from what it is that I want, I have to be able to know what's going on with me with some depth such that I really know what it is that I'm feeling, particularly when I'm feeling things I don't like feeling. So this is a genuinely difficult thing to do. So as I say, over the next couple of weeks at least here, I want to be able to explore this with you and kind of go into some more depth with that. But it's Monday. Let's get the week started right.